Mutavault's like kind of important too, but like Snapcat's definitely the key one. This deck does a great job of embodying Twitch chat because it has main deck surgical extraction, which is just like everything Twitch chat has ever wanted out of life. Time me out of this glorious stream, I got you. Can we go to bed yet? I'm so sleepy. I'm not sleepy at all. I just ate a bowl of Chipotle. I'm starting in on this 20-ounce Coke. Like, let's go. We got 2 more leagues in me. If these leagues go fast, I might have 4 more leagues in me. No promises, though. No promises. If these 2 leagues take under 3 hours, I will fit in the last 2. So I'll be able to get cards for them.
Oh, so we have Ensnaring Bridge in this deck. I'm in.
So.
Excuse me. Whoa. I'm allergic to mill decks. Whew.
Still using the Walking Ballista. I am not, Anoronyx. I can trade that back to you. Awesome. Yeah, the Wizards deck is a lot of fun. It just plays like a really unique style of Magic is the best way to put it. So against turn 1 Bloodstained Mire, I think I'm actually just gonna go Watery Grave pass here because I want to prioritize getting at least some mill triggers out of my Hedron Crab. And I think there's a good chance my opponent just like has a 1-mana Doomblade, like a Fatal Push or something like that here. Yeah, sweet timeout. Of course, Bash Gooder. Thank you, Nivik. Alright, so let this happen. Let's not miss my archive drop here for a change.
I have a weird question. Have you ever heard of this, or has chat ever heard of this? So my boss's wife came in to our office today, and she had this like Tupperware full of candy. And it was a mixture of peanuts and candy corn. Have you ever heard of that in your life?
Peanuts and candy corn?
Okay, listen.
Is it
I don't like candy corn. I do like peanuts.
Do humans like candy corn?
Right. That's where I'm going to. So, like, has anyone ever heard of that in their life? It's actually pretty good, I'm not going to lie. She was like, you got to try it. And I was like, all right, well, here we are.
I mean, just like, you have to like try mixing candy corn with like actually everything, right? Because
it tastes like a Payday. You ever had one of those? A Payday bar? Sounds super gross. Look, guys, just test it out.
Just test it out. All right, Jund.
Oh, how do they beat any of your cards? What is that swamp? That's a Magic Online card. Or it's Ixalan.
No, it's a new one. Yeah, it's just art that you haven't seen before because we stopped playing Standard.
We're so good.
Are you gonna help me break Standard for the Invitational?
Yeah. Hello. Oh, well, how about this? We're gonna make a deal though. You ready? And you can't back out. Okay, so you have to help me break Standard for the week 1 of the team tournament in October. That's in Columbus, and I know you don't want to go to.
It's October's a team tournament?
Yeah.
Is it an open?
Yeah. It's in Columbus.
Is it a team event, really?
Yeah, and it's the first week of Standard.
It's week 1 Standard team event?
Yeah. I know you don't want to go. I'm not asking you to go.
No, I'll go.
No, I don't want to go. I don't want you to go.
Well, who are you going to go
with? Shredder.
Who are you? Oh, you're playing with Shredder. Oh, you already found a team?
Yeah.
You just didn't even ask me and you already found a team?
No, because it's 6 hours away.
But Matthew...
You know how hard it was to get you to go to Indy?
I like going to week 1 Standard.
Did you see that Noodles & Company closed?
They closed it permanently?
You didn't see it? I made sure you knew.
I thought they were just closing it temporarily. They closed it permanently? I can never go
back. They got rid of
to
Firehouse subs? They got rid of this now.
India's killed everything I love in life.
What is this?
That's true. At least we have Firehouse subs here now.
I know.
This is beautiful artwork.
Yeah, all the
that's fantastic.
All the modernized cards that don't have shit art look great. Like Force of Will looks awesome.
How much longer are we going? At least 2 more leagues. Maybe more than that, but at least 2 more. This one, we just started this one. This is match 1 of this league.
Oh, can't beat that.
Sir. Sorry, I have an Ensnaring Bridge. Thank you.
How many of their collected... Oh, 2 Maelstrom Pulses gone?
Actually, that's true, yeah. And they have 2 pulses and a K command down.
Well, that's lit, dude.
I'm going to play Fraying Sanity here.
That card's great. You have been enchanted.
What's the best baked art for these lens? I actually really like the OG Zendikar ones that I use online. How am I not exhausted? I've only been here for like 14 hours. As an adult with small children who, you know, works 50 to 70 hours a week recently, I'm generally, you know, don't go to bed till after midnight a lot of times. So like we're barely into like past my normal bedtime.
Oh yeah.
So I'll probably start to drag me closer to like the like midnight 30, 1 a.m. style range, but right now I'm feeling fine. Do you snap concede? No, there's surgical extractions in our main deck, and we have Ensnaring Bridge to prevent from dying too. Emrakul attacking us.
Hello.
Yeah, that is the actual truth. You can't tell I'm just actually always exhausted, so like this is just like, you know, par for the course.
That's pretty good.
Is midnight 30 a Midwest thing? No, not that I'm aware of. I think it's just a strange person thing. So congrats on being a fellow strange person. How many more decks am I going to play? This deck and one more. Maybe more than that. It depends on when these finish. If we finish these leagues before MTGO Traders closes, we might do more than that. Depending on like how much of a person I feel like or not, or don't feel like. Yes, excellent. Search your library. Search your library opponent. Do it. Don't fetch a basic forest and decay my thing though. My secret chat is I'm always exhausted. Yep. That's unfortunate. I guess the good news here is that like they're down pretty low, and like maybe this ancestral vision. Oh, this actually sucks. Like my Fraying Sanity is already triggered.
Yeah.
Although actually, because I have the Fraying Sanity here, if I hit like a mill 10 here, they're dead.
Cause you have vision.
Yeah, they did sequence that properly. If they would have done that before the Fraying Sanity trigger, we would have basically milled them out. Oh, actually, I can technically, like, Dimir Charm them.
15 cards left?
Yeah, 15 cards. Probably too much to Dimir Charm. So this draws 3, though, at this point, right? Give it has 20 or more cards and it draw 3, so it does. They have 34 cards in their bin, so I'll get to Visions from Beyond to pick up a bunch of cards. We get to get looking for a Glimpse. That is sad.
Pretty good.
Is it weird that I like my soda a little bit flat?
Yeah.
Like I like it. I like it so like
Disgusting.
so like bubbly, but like not completely like
No.
just super carbonated.
No, you just want syrup. That's what you want. You fat slob.
Yeah, I am a fat slob, and I do love. Who doesn't like syrup, Matthew? Communists don't like syrup, Matthew.
You just want. Syrup.
What does the charm do? You don't know what. You don't know what modern.
Are you kidding?
You don't know what modern staple Dimir Charm does. This card's top 8 Legacy opens, people. Know your history. Jeez, kids these days. You have to ask me what Dimir Charm does. Some kind of savages.
What was that engineered explosives graphic on screen for?
So when Moto lags on generating artwork for triggers, it picks random colorless cards that has recently been loaded. So like if you've seen a Thought-Knot Seer or like an Ulamog, it like loads those images up. And it seems to favor Eldrazi images for whatever reason.
I've seen the Emrakuls before. I kind of wondered. That's pretty good. Hit it. I don't know what you're...
I'm sad. I'm sad.
Okay. This deck needs fog. Jeez.
Unfortunately, this is not Doomblade.
A little
So
info on the way out.
We cannot kill the Scavenging Ooze with this. For Doomblade, it is not.
Ooh, Murderous Cut. Kiro's Downfall. Damn, dude, you got it all.
So Brutality and Surgical is actually kind of okay here because it allows us to kill. What's the word I'm searching for? It allows us to kill.
Damn.
It allows us to take like their ways to kill Ensnaring Bridge out of their deck. It's a Crypt Incursion matchup. It's probably an okay Crypt Incursion matchup.
That is crazy.
Well, you don't like my Crypt Incursion?
Oh, it's fine. I like that card a lot.
It gains a lot of life.
Sure does.
So the Detection Tower is actually anti-Leyline of Sanctity matchup.
Yeah.
It makes your opponents lose hexproof as well. So this deck doesn't... I saw that too and I was like, why does this deck care about killing Bogles? And I was like, oh, Oh, this makes your opponents lose hexproof too. So like actually gets through Leyline of Sanctity, which is sweet.
Your Boggles deck is Bontu's Last Reckoning and Ensnaring Bridge.
Yep. I was just saying. I was like, we have Ensnaring Bridge. Why do we care about making Boggles lose hexproof? I don't. What's the angle I'm missing here?
What's your Boggles deck? Pretty good. I lost to Lantern Control in round, whatever it was, 5, whatever, at the
PPTQ?
Yeah, that was my loss.
That matchup is bad for Marty, right?
Yes, not great. Had him at 2 or 1. He had a bridge down and then found for the 4, whichever the thing's called.
Yep, the hexproof.
Yep, I was like, well, we're dead.
I'm so glad that that's not a deck anymore.
Everybody
has stopped playing it. God bless. Like that's can we all like? I know we complain about Tronalon in this stream, but can we like pour one out for like the one decent thing Tron has done for the modern format, which is like hate Lantern out?
I let him mill me out both games he won.
I've watched a lot of your YouTube videos. This is the first time live. I wanted your take on the Jeskai Legends deck you played a few weeks back. Any thought on making a straight blade? I'm gonna be honest and tell you that I don't remember what the Jeskai Legends deck we talked about was. Was that the one? Actually, you were here for that one, right?
Sure was.
You were. That was the.
Thanks for the fucking PTSD.
Thanks for the reminder.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Casey, really? You think so, Bob? Like those decks are very different. Like very, very different. Like the only similarity between those decks is like Ancient Stirrings and Moxelball, right?
What was the Jeskai card? We played the Jorian.
It was playing Jorian, yeah.
That's
okay.
it?
Yeah, the weird. I don't know what the.
Oh, we played Mox Amber. That's a red card, right? Or yeah, right. That's the one. Mox Amber.
Yeah, it was Jorian was the red card.
No, with Jorian, but Mox Amber is red.
There was another red card in that deck. I forget what it was.
I don't think so.
They did the same cards and fast combo. Fair.
I am so mad that someone brought that up. I'm glad they watched the YouTube vid and had a good laugh, I'm sure. But like the times where we had like Amber in our opening hand and things like that was great with no legend. But that was not a fun time.
Yeah, but like humans was like the last nail in like the crappy Merfolk coffin. It was like, no, this deck is like before there were people like King in there justifying like cute things it could do, and now it's just like, okay, humans is just like faster, better, stronger in every way.
Just terrible, yeah.
How do you feel about Quicken and the sideboard of Storm for KCI and the Mirror? I think if Caleb Shear and John Finkel didn't do it, they're probably smarter than both of us, and we should probably just like follow their lead.
Oh, Cedric tweeted today. He's playing humans, I assume. He's like something in O with my sweet tribal deck today. It's just he's playing humans, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and no, he was playing Death Indexes.
At the
Yeah, it was a legacy event.
Oh, that's right.
It was a legacy event. He was playing Death Indexes with a Black Splash. He was looking for Orthop Pontiffs.
Oh, I think I saw him playing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I saw him playing it. He tweeted about it. He just played humans. He's on Legacy Humans. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was Legacy Humans.
No, he's on Legacy Humans. Okay. Yeah. Neat. Because all the taxes, they do all suck. You're not wrong.
Someone was like, "Oh, did you misclick and queue into a Legacy queue?" And he's like, "No, this is what
this is what I registered."
Awesome. Jeez, your deck is good.
Spells, they escape me, Matthew.
None of your cards do anything. Your cards all suck. Yep, you got it.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Results.
Joke's on you, opponent. I outplayed you. Outplayed your Thoughtseize, but not drawing any spells.
Yep. You got me.
They brought in Nile's Spellbomb.
Excuse me?
Oh, I guess this technically can Spellbomb themselves to stop our draw 3 from drawing 3.
There. Suppose. Yeah, Dude, you've destroyed 2 tree of it. How does it feel?
I am decimating villages.
Rushing.
Just a total monster.
It's like watching Fern Gully again. I'm really.
I should actually hold the Field of Ruin here because I could draw a crab.
Yeah, but that's too bad. No, I understand.
I just needed something to do. I'm gonna concede when we draw another land here.
More crab.
All right, good. Yes. God bless. All right, Jeff. For those of you that are new to my stream, normally I'm very good at doing the whole like advertising, shilling, sponsors, whatever. My sponsors are great. I wouldn't be here without them. But I've been here for 14 hours. I've plugged them a lot already today. But just know that all of these people are great. And you should please check out their things and their wonderful discounts that they offer through supporting my stuff. And all of these people are also great. And I appreciate all of them. But as we head on, closing in on hour 15 here, I'm going to go ahead and hit join match and just dive right on into the next one. Let's just go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Turn 1 Krabby Patty. Let's do it.
Sick, dude.
Entirely meta dependent.
Oh, you found an Elves deck? This game's over.
Got my ensnaring. Yep. Hi ho, hi ho. It's good. Off to work we go. Reading the ad explains the ad. Yes, it does. God bless.
That one is pretty good.
If they aren't on Shaman of the Pack, they're probably dead. I really don't care about gaining life here, I don't think. So I'm just going to kill and spot check for a company. Ditch this Echoing Truth.
I don't see any black cards in there.
I do not either. I think Steel Leaf Champion usually indicates that they're not on black cards. Because usually that's like the slot that what's her name takes up. Arbor Elf is weird. I wonder if they're just on like kind of a budget build with all fours. I like how they had Elvish Mystic, but then they drew Land War Elves for the turn and played that one.
Yeah, that's what you did. Don't bridge him. Come on, that's so rude.
I'm gonna play this Rose, can't I? I just want to like get all of these in now.
Give him a chance.
Brutality plus bridges is actually literally a combo, right? Yeah. So like let you clear things out real quick. Hedron Crab is like secretly the best card in this deck. Just like as far as like the amount in to the amount out.
Yeah, it's like 15 cards already.
24.
Yeah.
Or 12? No, it's 6 and 6. Yeah, 6 and 6.
All right. Do your worst. Here comes the Steel Leaf Champ.
Oh no! Please don't attack me with giant elves. How will I ever win the game now, opponent? Please, no, stop. Oh no, oh no. How can I ever keep up? No, please stop. Mercy, mercy.
That's good. Keep it, you can go to 0 cards.
Yep. I would love that one. Shock it louder. I should like Fatal Push the 3-drop without Revolt to like send a point.
Wow. What?
Alright, your move, Yugi boy.
Go ahead.
That's all I got.
They conceded.
Modern Sweep.
This format is such
Modern Sweep.
Such abysmal garbage.
What is that why Shredder kept telling you about this mono red deck?
Have you? Yeah.
Is it a legacy deck?
Yes. Have you seen it?
No.
It is terrible.
It's really bad. Oh, is it like mono red storm?
Yes.
Yeah, I've streamed it. It's bad.
It's like Hazard's Undying Fury.
Yes. Oh, it's rancid.
It's terrible.
He's not playing that when you team with him, right?
No.
Okay.
Do you know the best colors in Legacy are?
What's that?
What do you think it is?
Oh, Brainstorm. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Do you know what the best color combination is?
What?
In Legacy? Grixis.
Grixis.
So who do you think, who's playing deck in Legacy?
Oh, are you playing Grixis?
Yeah, are you kidding?
Okay. Oh, you're just probably going to have him eggs, right?
Yeah. And then Jake.
Alright, so Bontu's... You're not going to play Week 1 Standard?
No.
I thought for sure you'd be playing Week 1 Standard.
No, those guys don't play Legacy. I don't either, but I'm just the best in the world. Undefeated.
So Search is a little slow here. Actually, I probably just don't want Visions from Beyond against the deck where I'm trying to empty my hand so I can Ensnaring Bridge. Let's do that. You're still online. Do I ever sleep? The actual answer is I am a parent of 2 small children. So no, I don't actually ever sleep. But generally, I do things other than stream at certain points. Oh, you know what? These totally should have come out. I'll bet you they're just on a bunch of basic forests. I'm going to keep this because there's the Bontus in it. But I'd bet dollars to them so they're just on 20 basic forests. That's why they have Arbor Elf in their deck. I'm just going to go ahead and push those off a cliff. We have Field of Rune, not Ghost Quarter, and you can't Field of Rune Basic Forest. It gets better, trust me. Yep. Declan, for like the last month, has been on a up between 5:30 and 6:30 a.m. kick, which has just like not been super pleasant as someone trying to sleep. How much longer? Well, this is match 2 of this league, and I'm planning to do this league and one more at the very least. Please vomit your hand.
Play
Please.
it all.
Please, just all of it. All of it. Give it to me.
Oh, it's a collective company. Got it.
Should hold this up, right?
No problem. Easy collective company here.
Yeah, acts like I can kill that Arc Dread. Yeah, we put him down at like 8:30 usually, and then
so smart.
He naps at school.
Holy God, that's a good one.
That one.
Yep.
Doomblade, that one.
That Bontu's would have been real bad.
It would have been pretty terrible. Yep.
No.
Gross.
No.
Please play all of them. Please play all of them.
Please draw 0. Oh, not Azuri.
No, I mean, they could work this out in a way that they don't leave 3 up, maybe.
Nice.
He can't regenerate himself either. So we got that going for us.
Ooh, leave the same. If they don't play Azuri, you're just going to roast them. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Well. This is going to be the cleanest 7 for 1 of all time.
I mean, it's really only like a 4 for 1 because like a bunch of these elves came out of the same league this campaign.
Here.
Well, come. We like to party. We like to party. I hope your last card's collected company. Or...
Is that a real card?
Well.
Is that a real card?
Well.
Oh shit.
You know.
Great. Oh fun. Oh, that worked out well. Look how well that worked out for you.
Yeah, there's currently 10 creatures in their discard pile.
Yeah, it's a gain 20, right?
That is a gain 30, sir.
Oh, it's a 3
It's a
wall
gain 30,
like,
sir.
This Elvish Mystic has a long way to go.
Elvis Mystic likes an uphill climb, man.
Fuck,
Likes him a challenge.
I hate sweepers so much.
I'm actually just going to.
They're gonna
this almost mills them out with a double Fraying Sanity.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
This is 39 cards.
Damn it! How do we beat that?
I don't know, Matthew. I'm gonna have to work it out though.
14. What the search do? Let's turn. Okay. Doesn't do anything.
That's great.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it does. It's gonna mill them infinite cards.
How many we get to untap this turn?
I get to kill them next turn. They're dead in 2.
Oh, because you get to Crypt Incursion this turn too.
Trap is 52 cards. Oh, it is 52 cards. You're right. You're super right because it doubles the next one, right? It does 13 to 26, then 26 to 56. Sorry. Yeah, I really just want the concession Crypt Incursion.
Yeah, we get to gain 30.
I feel like you don't appreciate making your opponent concede enough, chat.
Yeah, man, look at this sweet sideboard card we have.
I could literally win the game, or I could like figuratively win the game. And figuratively winning the game is like way more satisfying,
This
like
is
emotionally
great.
speaking.
I like it. Oh, 65.
Yeah, 65. 65.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Just stare him right in the eyes. Crypt Incursion. How many creatures you got over there? Count them up.
Oh, man, oh,
Multiply it by 3.
That this is such a terrible format.
This is Matthew. You see, you're not a man of the people. You're an angry. Like you all think I'm an angry, grumpy old man.
The person
You might have
budget.
You might have hair, but you are far angrier than I am.
The person with the budget Elves deck is one of the people, and you just shit on them by sweeping them. You didn't let them have their fun. That's your fault,
sir.
That is your fault. You 7 for 1. How do you feel good?
I cast Crypt Incursion. I had fun.
You 7 for 1 them, and you Crypt Incursion and 60 for 1 them. How do you feel? Make you feel like a big man?
Ooh, we got the double trap, chap. You've got the double trap.
You have no. That's so good.
I'm on the draw. You get out of here.
Oh, Thoughtseize.
Oh no. Oh good. God bless. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
That's great. Mill him out. Go nuts, idiot. Now, how do you feel now?
Oh no! Oh no!
You feel like a big man? You feel like a big man?
The Stream Decker on mobile is messed up. So on mobile, they're still testing it. You have to manually clear out the Twitch cache for it to refresh. Otherwise, it's just permanently stuck on the one that you opened it on the first time.
Holy shit.
Collective Brutality. All right, how about...
Oh, we get the surgical, the blood gas, too.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's just...
It's surgical everything here. Hold priority.
Oh, you know what? I should surgical them first because it thins cards out of their deck.
Sure, man. You got it. Look at that. Played Force of Will. Oh, you got one in their hand, too?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Hollow one.
Look at that quality. Quality 2 for 1. The rest of this.
What do you see here?
I'm gonna rip a Black Source next turn and just like win this game so hard. The game's never been won so hard as what we're about to do.
All right, go ahead.
Your move, Yugi boy. Dealer's choice. Fatal push or fatal push.
Too bad that it wasn't cards you could discard because that's Flame Mage that would kill you on turn 2.
My opponent just said, please, not like this. The best part about this land draw here is now they know we didn't have it previously. They get to know that I kept the one lander at 7 on the draw, which is just like the most viscerally satisfying feeling, like when they know you luck tech them.
And you're just gonna hit the third one too. I don't remember what the other card is.
They have a hollowed one in Flame Phoenix. Yeah.
Oh, good. They get an attack for 2.
Yeah, man. Come on, get me. Come on, get me. I'll take a third land, please.
Land. God.
That's unfortunate. All right.
Oh, it's unfortunate, you say?
Yeah, all right.
That's too
bad. All right, now lands and Glimpse the Unthinkable are live draws. They have exactly 10 cards left in their deck.
Not anymore.
Oh, no. They have a hollowed one that can play. Oh, no. They can play a hollowed one.
Are you dead next turn?
I am not dead next turn, sir. I am dead next turn. They have things in their bin. All right.
Come on,
Lands and Glimpse the Unthinkables. Lands and Glimpse the Unthinkables. Everybody says, oh, gosh, we were so close.
That's a land.
I was so excited, chat. I would like the record to reflect that we bricked and died this game because Matthew is angry and doesn't believe. I can't even draw a card. I feel like I should file for comp for all these leagues. It doesn't let me draw cards.
You were getting cheated.
That's all I want out of life is to draw more cards. Echoing Tree's actually pretty good here. Fatal Push kind of medium. Dimir Charm pretty bad. Do I want to set things adrift? I don't think so. Visions from Beyond and Search for Azcanta are kind of bad, though. This is kind of okay. We were trying to find Azcanta, and we got lost in the forest. I mean, so, like, we asked for a land, and Azcanta's, like, kind of eventually a land, right? Mm-hmm. At some point in the future, it becomes a land. It seems fine. Like, not exciting, but fine. Are we even close to Amulet? No, we're not going to get to Amulet tonight. The people of Hoaglandia accepted my challenge, and they won. They cut the line on, I don't even know at this point, like 8, 9 decks. Activated my trap card, opponent.
Oh my god.
Exile. Take 3 or more cards into their graveyard from anywhere. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good. Oh, so you could surgical, right? Is that how that works?
They have a Flame Wake Phoenix. Obviously, just need more Spell Trapper Snare. All right, so that's card 2 and 1 in their bin. Fatal pushing this thing will be card 2. You just need like to crack a fetch land or something. Actually, we've gone this long. Oh no! All right, so I definitely need to kill this in response. So I don't want to like get beat down by this and like Flame Wake Phoenix. Do I want to take the Flame Wakes out of their deck? Probably. Nah. I figure I should keep one of these 2, right? So everybody says. Yo.
Mismatch. What a heathen.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Hollow Boys?
I'm gonna go ahead and surgical the Blood Gas here to start. And this will give me information if I want to surgical or hollowed ones as well.
I feel like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They call me the surgical sniper, baby.
Oh, shit.
They call me the surgical sniper, baby. We have not gotten to Amulet Titan. We had like 8 decks that people cut up in front of it.
Oh.
So I've been playing a lot of leagues today, but
Merciful God.
we've not gotten to Amulet Titan in spite of my best efforts.
This reminds me of the blind Cabal therapies.
I'm gonna take Flame Lake Phoenix.
Oh sure, go nuts, man. Sure, have at it.
Take my Echoing Truth is all yours, baby.
Yeah. Sure, dude. A Bolt and a Bloodstainer, that's pretty good.
I'm not sure I have the mental capacity
What, play Amulet?
to play Amulet at this point in my life. Did you miss me? What's going on, Brecken? How was clapping? I assume that means she's done for the evening.
Jesus. Oh, they have a lightning.
Yeah, poor Krabby Patty's gonna die.
Dang, what a tilt.
She's been done for a while. Fair.
Yay.
So people ask why there's an Oboro in this deck. It's so you can do this.
It's not
Value.
That's such trash.
That is why there's one Ouroboros.
Just trash.
A bit for every minute you've been live today. Congrats on 2K. Chuck MTG, thank you for the very generous bits. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Welcome.
Trash, you're not as flame bladed dead.
No one took that option.
Wow, dude.
That's sweet Hedron value.
Value 6.
Can we talk about my Krabby Patties and how delicious he is?
Oh,
Yeah.
How many cards do they have left?
Give it to him. Why does that card have menace? Asking the age-old question. Why indeed? Have my 2 cents. Thank you, Snack Size Biscuit. Down to 12 cards in their deck. So many live ones.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, flash it back. That takes 2 cards out of their deck. That's exciting.
What are they even doing this for?
They're self-milling, baby.
What are they even doing this for?
You gotta get damage in with that Flame Blade Adept.
Do anything.
I'm down to 10 cards. Crab's gonna put them down to 7. They'll draw to 6.
It doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh. Do they have a card left in their hand that you know about?
No, they do not at this point.
What's
We've
four
buried. I would say, what's a 4 of that's not in here yet? There's only one
Oh, they
Gurmag.
quit.
There's only one Gurmag Angler.
They quit though. Unless that's a bug.
No, we're good. Now we're considering. Let's take it. Bontu's taking a second.
Okay. This game.
All right.
Holy Lord.
It's This isn't even good. I don't think.
That's how you die fast.
Yeah, I feel like we just mulligan this here.
You going dead.
His hand is it's like not good but fine. That is a surgical I would love to keep. Going on, Campbell. Your kitchens for the last couple leagues. We're in match 3 with Mill right now, and then we're gonna be playing a league with Cocoa Walls to wrap up the night.
Good thing we left.
See, this is for those of you again taking notes at home on like things to do and things to not do. Leaving your key card on top of your deck against the Thoughtseize deck, definitely on the do-dos portion of the list.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
They ditch Flame Lake Phoenix and Tassiger. I guess ditching Tassiger makes sense. They know we have 2 Echoing Truths.
I don't know what we're doing.
Who bumped Cocoa Walls? It was actually Nivek. Nivek bumped Cocoa Walls and Dice Factory, and I don't think we're going to get to Dice Factory tonight, unfortunately.
Good. Oh, Bloodgast.
So I'm gonna pay mana for this. Maddie would love Dice Factory.
No, I would not.
They have a Tasigur in their hand, sure.
What about memes that make walls look unplayable? Look playable, that's good.
Dex versus... Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Have a good night, Brecken. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for the support as always. Dice Factory might not be playable on Moto. We've played the deck before.
You have to restart first.
So are all three Nivix different people? No, they're all the same person. The Bit leaderboard actually sent a message to the company that creates it. For whatever reason, when Nivik changes names, it doesn't recombine it. So there's a couple, like, I think Nivik's like first, second, and third on the leaderboard right now. Or something weird like that. Or sorry, like second, third, and fourth or something like that. So, again, this is something we mentioned a lot on the stream. Flamewake Phoenix is an intervening if clause, so when they enter combat, we're going to go ahead and send Tasigur back from whence it came, and they're gonna not be able to bring these Flamewake backs because of that.
Yeah.
Discarded Ancient Grudge, it's annoying. Yeah, Anner is king of the bit board. Alright, Orb gives me the most value here. They mill 4 off of this. Just need to try and not die. So I'm going to take 4 off of Flamewakes this turn. And then next turn I'll take 8 and then 8. That's not gonna yet. Today's Anner's in for way more than 5k. He's got the crown and it's faced on an emote in the banner for a reason. Grixis Delver. Grixis Delver was sweet. I think we're gonna run that one back. I think people send me things in for like dealer's choice things a lot of the time. I think some of our dealer's choices are gonna turn into. The fetch land is so good for them here because they get to kill the Mesmeric Orb. So you have 33 cards left in their bin. Wait, oh, they're letting me mill, sure. Why am I still up? It's not even midnight.
What? Who goes to bed before midnight?
It's not even midnight. I'm always up at this time. 2 Faithless Lootings. Does Surgical Ink Faithless Looting take a turn off my clock? It doesn't, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this now. Get rid of some other choices here. Also mills 2 cards out of their deck, which is sweet. So now if they want a Burning Inquiry, put in their graveyard from anywhere. So if they want a Burning Inquiry, not only does it mill them 3 by drawing 3 and discarding 3, but it mills them another 3 off of Fraying Sanity. So I need to rip a bridge here.
Yeah. Probably. Holy.
Your move, Yugi boy.
I have this.
This is all I got. This one right here. Why he lost a game? I did lose a game of chicken with chat. That is a good way to phrase it.
Jesus.
That's
a great one.
That's great because it means I get to do this and I can Surgical an Ancient Grudge. Because normally doing this would be a little risky. Be a risky click. So Fraying Sanity triggers. Then before we pass the turn, we're gonna make sure there's not an Ancient Grudge in here because Ancient Grudge is scary.
Get bolted.
Let's make sure. Yeah, I guess that's true too. Okay, so do I want to take the bolts then? It's like I can't beat Ancient Grudge if they draw it anyways, right? Oh, the bolt's not lethal right now.
Well, it'll be with the surgical you have in your hand.
Well, I don't have to surgical, right?
Oh, I'm saying this wide weight.
Yeah, so there's no reason to. Yeah, let's do it. I was gonna play Bobs and Trackers in black green, but I came to my senses and put some Tassigers in. God bless.
There's a 1 in 9 chance drawing grudge. Okay. Sweet.
Were there 2 grudges in their deck? I didn't actually look and see how many grudges they had in their deck.
Cool looks.
Oh yeah, I can blow up the green source. That's true.
Oh, okay. We don't care about a lot of things anymore.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my basic swamp here. And I'm gonna pay mana to surgical these lightning bolts because that's another way we lose this game.
Guaranteed.
And you just want to like when you're kind of forming a prison like this, you want to ask yourself like, all right, what are the cards they have that kill me? How do I limit them from having those cards? So they have zero out. They have 0 outs to this bridge.
They are dead.
They are dead. All right, sweet. We're 2-1. Welcome to Thunder Bridge.
That's great. Oh man, that's great.
Their line is like,
you forget to play.
Hope I draw a bunch of archive traps before I can hit 5 lands.
You have surgical though.
I don't you want to take the Flame Blade Adepts? Yeah, that's probably a good point. Did they have some of those in there?
It just cuts a turn off, like, right?
Yeah, how many of these were in there? I don't even remember.
2 more.
What's going on, Ian? Welcome to Modern. Welcome to Modern. Welcome to Modern.
How have we won?
What
What did we lose to? Jund?
Thanks, Knight. Have a good evening. Thanks for the support. Oh. What did we lose to? What did we lose to? Jund. Yeah, we lost to Jund in the first match. You're right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sign me up. Got surgical, can't lose chat. Ian, 31 months. That's so long.
God, it's like 3 years.
That's so long. It's almost an entire Declan. I measure units of time in my children.
31 freaking months, dude.
Can I get a yeah, boy?
Here. Okay.
Oh, good. Whew. Lost Sacred Foundry in my event. Oh no, not bird.
No, this is...
Thoughts on Sphinx's tutelage in Modern? Far too slow and clunky.
This is one of those Mardu decks.
It is one of them Mardu decks.
Oh, surgical plus archive trap. That is going to be outrageous. This is for what that's worth.
Our primary target for surgical extraction in this match in this game is going to be Colligan's Command, because that's their way that they kill Ensnaring Bridge. Actually, I probably should have waited on the Marsh Flats fetch because they're a Blood Moon deck, so I probably should have prioritized fetching around Blood Moon potentially. Oosh.
Very good.
Deal. Things that is not a quick clock. Yeah, I'm gonna been that, I think. Alright, grab a Swamp here. Play my Fraying Sanity, and the jig will be up, so to speak, at this point. Our cards will be on the table.
Oh no, they know. What do? Nobody knows what your cards do. Are you serious?
Nobody knows what the cards look. They can read it, sir.
No, they can't.
Sir, they can read the card. They can read the English that is on the card that is going on.
The harder it is to understand what that card does. His enchant player. Who the hell reads that?
Who can enchant? It's a global enchantment I don't understand. I thought we stopped making global enchantments.
Who does that?
Rosewater, I don't understand. Rosewater. Sure. Dr. Dre says.
So you can strip them here, right? And try and get a cake man out of there?
Yeah, Miracles is on my 50 or more list. Not a huge fan of the Miracles. I think I'm just killing this, right?
You should probably strip their cake man, right? If they have one.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I would. Hey, dude.
I came to heckle you.
That's cool. I watched you play Overwatch. You're really, really bad.
I didn't say I was good.
You are really bad.
When did I ever? I got a play of the game.
Wow. Congratulations.
I'm better than you.
This is actually really good for us here because they're fetching during our main phase, which means that we're going to get to Archive Trap them, which means the Archive Trap gets doubled up.
Are you done yet?
Am I done yet? No, we got this league and then one more. And I'm still not going to get to all the cut the lines, so we're going to have to We'll have to have some of them wait. Another Lingering Souls.
But that's not how the rules work.
That's not how the rules work, but the MTGO Traders is going to close here soon.
I thought they're open for 2 more hours.
Yeah, but I have another league to play after this.
It's not even harsh. Christy,
So they have
Christy
a
loves
path.
me.
They have a path to exile in their Mardu Pyromancer deck.
I hate him. He's really mean.
So
Half of that
do I take Lingering Souls here? I think I take Lingering Souls, and then I'm going to.
Surgical lootings.
Yep, yeah. I think it's probably
Yeah, I think that's
let's
right.
let's trap them and see what like comes up here. It's possible I should have trapped them before that resolved, so that way I could see.
What the hell is that bottom card? Is that Stoke the Flames?
That is a Stoke the Flames.
Oh my god, how do I see that from here?
Honey,
Yeah,
you missed our Hoogle Watch stream.
I did miss our
What
Hookah Watch.
the hell
So
is
they have
this?
2 Lingering Souls in here, which kills me really quickly. So I think I have to take that.
Keter took your place.
I feel kind of bad about how I sequenced at this point.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't have to bid. Yeah, my sequencing here was just like super sloppy.
Yeah, well,
I should have kept the Visions from Beyond, and I should have archive trapped them before I played the discard spell, because then I could have known that I was going to be taking Lingering Souls here rather than something else. Are there not 4 Lingering? No, they already flashed from back.
you have Monastery Swispear in the deck too?
Do they? You remember the OG versions of this
Yes.
deck? They had Swiss
Like
Spear.
Rabblemaster and stuff too.
Yeah, they got Mentor. Weird build.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
there's no. They're off the Blood Moons, just like more aggressive. It's really
That's
it's
fine.
interesting. All right, so they're gonna lose like 15 more cards end of turn here.
You get to flip this as Kanta too next turn.
I do get to flip Azcanta next turn.
So you get a glimpse for rolling.
Yeah.
When did you go upstairs?
What is Hugo Watch, and how can I have that in my life? So on my
While I was playing?
wife's
Oh,
Twitch
that's
channel,
up there.
we stream Overwatch together,
I was
and she played tonight without me since I was here playing Magic the Gathering.
Some of the subs played with me.
Yeah, and if you're one of the subscribers on my channel, you pop into the subs Discord. We organize subscriber games a couple times a week.
I was gonna scare the shit out of you, but I
You
did
should've.
not. I did
Would've been
not.
funny.
I know I chose not to.
I'm more of a cat or a dog person. Dog person, but we don't really have any animals here. You're Dr.
Yeah,
PZ.
Jeff's enough work. I don't need another responsibility.
Wow, they are getting like super low here. Because like this is going to put 2 more cards in their bin, which the Fraying Sanity is going to trigger.
They gotta aggro you.
Cookie Lord played
Cookie Lordy.
Google Watch.
Oh god, that's really good.
I think
That's a mill
everybody
6.
else went to bed.
That's a mill.
They're
Oh,
like,
it is a
"I'm
mill 6, huh?
tired."
Isn't it?
Yeah. There are 8 cards though. Do I just bin it like trying to find a lethal one? I guess if I take this, I'm not dead to bolt, right?
Right. You can block one turn, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take this because it means I'm not dead to bolt,
That's scary.
and I want to transform.
You get to play it, and you get to do it all.
I get to do this. If they bolt this, yeah, I'm fine. So I get to go ahead and do this too, and I get to activate Azcanta, which means like I have a really good shot of beating them next turn.
That's what I'm thinking. They're what, 2 cards now? Something like that? They're going down to 2 cards, right?
Yeah, as they're
I'm
going
the
to
most awesome.
they're going to 1 card on their draw step.
Anerotics is really tilting me with these awkward numbers.
Which numbers?
41400. Like, look at Nivik's perfect number.
30, nice, even 30k.
Are they really going to jam the spell? Okay, what? Huh?
They're like hoping their last card's a burn spell.
What does it even do? You just block.
I have no idea. I am Destruminator. This is match 4 of this league, and I'm planning to do 1 more after this. Yeah, got it.
Christ.
There, are you happy now?
Yes.
Like an inner?
Thank you. I'm
Jeez,
very
Anerox is
happy.
making me really weird with this 42,000 number. Is that how it works?
Is that how it works?
Should I do it?
See, I'm the most awesome.
Keep doing it.
You're the least awesome,
You
Matthew.
can't even speak.
Go to bed then.
No. How can I sleep with you screaming?
I don't scream.
You're loud.
I am loud, I don't scream.
We haven't even we screamed.
I'll time you out. Hold on, I gotta boot up my phone.
I gotta boot up my phone.
Jesus, what year is it?
But wait, I won't be able to time you out unless you say something again because I have to.
But she has to.
The last one is clearly I'm saying it is not.
The chat doesn't go back.
It is not. I failed in my mission.
No wait, I gotta do that one. Say something again. Ooh, there it is.
You're gonna give us echo. You're gonna give us echo off me. My own thing.
I got you, Cryptic Remand.
You even playing it? Oh, Mark.
Am I playing like
I
Mardu
wish there
aggro?
was IRL volume button for Jeff.
I would have brought like the downfall and cut in probably for something else.
I think Ensnaring Bridge is fine here.
You think?
I think
Crypt
on
Incursion is good.
they have They had 4 Pyromancers, 4 Bedlams,
Swift Spears.
Swift Spear, Mentor. It's like 14. I think it's good enough. Like they're actually kind of aggressive, right? And they've got a lot of burn elements.
Need help?
I need somewhere to sit.
I don't know if my chair's rated for this much weight.
You feel that subtle jab?
I mean, I'm pretty
Did
fat.
you call me fat?
Yeah, did you hear it? Did you feel it?
Just lean on the desk and break it.
What's this game?
Flip.
The camera is reading your chat right now. They're reading it. They're reading your screen.
They're reading the chat on my screen.
Steal it all.
Well, to be fair, I'm not playing on the computer. Magic Online's not really a game. It's more like Magic Online is a video game in the same way like Excel spreadsheet's a video game.
Third wheel now. I'm always a third wheel. What are you talking about?
I like Excel spreadsheets.
I didn't say they weren't fun. I just said they weren't a video game.
This hand is awesome.
I think I just like full boat this.
Yeah, go nuts, bro.
Maddie,
like trying
you're the
not to
first wheel.
Oh, I'm like a. What if we were a unicycle though?
What if we were a
We could be a tricycle.
We could be like human centipede cycle.
All right, things are getting a little weird for
Can we
me.
stop?
Things are getting a little weird.
Oh no,
here.
I closed the chat. Who wanted to
Campbell.
Somebody wanted to.
That is
time out.
Campbell's chicken noodle soup is going to be kind of a tough one.
Wait, I gotta time this person out. They asked specifically for me.
You're crushing me.
No, but I need somewhere to sit.
I need you to get a chair.
Yeah, you're crushing me. Oh my god.
Oh.
Jeez, unbelievably crushed. I'm crushed. I'm just being crushed. Whoa, don't block my view. There we go. I gotta watch this exhilarating game of Magic the Gathering. Christy, this is just exhilarating stuff. Where do you want to sit? Which one do you want?
In the middle.
Okay, I'll move.
Oh,
Fatty will move.
Dimir Charm kills Campbell, Matt.
Okay.
I thought we were dead to the Campbell, but Dimir Charm's got our back.
Nah, dude, you're good.
All right, so they've got Lightning Bolt. They've got Lightning Bolt Campbell. So I think I'm just gonna full mode this again.
There's room for you.
Why
Just
that's
like
Campbell?
gain infinite.
Why? You know they have Campbell.
Well, I know they have Bolt Campbell.
Oh, they have Bolt.
They have Bolt Campbell. So then
Sick rips, dude. They're at 11.
yeah, they're at 11.
Pack them.
Just gonna drain them out.
What are these people? Can you time that person out?
No, it's fine.
Who is this?
For what habit
What is that
moment?
name? I can't read that. I can't read. It's purple. This drum. I gotta go time this person out. I don't time people out, but this person's getting one.
I don't know how to time people out, but this person's getting one. You've angered the Matthew.
No, I can't use my 98% pattern on you. I refuse. Dude, you're just crushing them right now.
Yeah, get them. All right, so we're going to 15. We're going to 12. Depending on what we draw here, we're probably going to kill this and drain them. Get them all the way down to 9. Just working them down here.
How are you ever going to win this game?
That's a bolt. All right, so we're going to 8.
Why do people?
You're idiots. Have you been on the internet before, Chrissy? So here's how the world works. There's like some medium amount of dumb people in the world, and they get in large groups.
Medium amount.
Yeah, there's a medium amount.
Went to my first F&M since Lauren Block and played Blue Eye Control. Went to max time every match and made a bunch of mistakes, and I enjoyed it all. Am I a masochist? I mean, the only answer to that question is yes.
You gotta time it.
Thank you, Hello Kitty Island, for the bits. All right, so we just need to try and not die here. Honestly, maybe I was supposed to ditch the Mesmeric Orb, keep the land there, so that way my Ensnaring Bridge could be alive if I rip it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you think you should apply for a verified check on Twitter? Do people of your level get those? I applied for one like 2,000 or 3,000 followers ago, and they denied me. So I assume at this point that I'm not. I have no idea what makes people eligible. Actually,
What does it even do? For
I don't know. It just means that
Shit,
it means they've verified that you are who you are.
Who
That you're
cares?
you're actually Jeff Hoagland. I mean, no, people know that I am who I am, right?
No, that's me on that account.
That's me on that account.
No,
yeah.
you own Boohoo, Glenn.
You
Dude, I would give, if anyone's out there, I would give thousands of dollars for the Boohoo Glen account. Okay, please, somebody find that guy and track him down. I need it.
I need it.
I would give him thousands of dollars for that account. Damn it. I tried so hard to get that one.
All right, so we need a Crypt Incursion or an Ensnaring Bridge.
How did he get untimed out?
Who?
Anoronics.
Oh, I am timed him out.
No, you didn't.
No,
You can't time out Anoronics. He's a mod on my channel.
He's a mod.
You can't time out mods.
Really?
Only I can time out mods.
I like these people suck.
I think larger accounts only have notifications for verified people. There's people that have far fewer followers than I do at this point that have verified check marks. I don't actually know what the rhyme or reason is.
You're dead.
Nah, man, I've got draws at Ensnaring Bridge and I've got draws at Crypt Incursion. Calm down.
Oh, Crypt Incursion is the realest.
Dead to burn spells.
Just like asking for it.
Otherwise we get 6 draws.
K command splatter. Oh,
no. Our flames have been stoked. I really wish I could draw a card and see if the next card. Well, you know what I want to know?
No.
Instead of like, couldn't you just like hide the button? Like how jumbled is the code that you can like make it say don't do this function, but you can't just like hide the button from being there?
Dude, you're asking an awful lot of the Magic Online.
Declan emote. Did you see what I posted today about Declan? Or what he said to me?
No,
I did.
When we got home, I said, I just said it. Declan, can you please take your shoes off? And he's like, okay. You talked to me so many times.
You talked to me so many times. I mean, well, will you stop talking to him?
Yeah, this is your fault.
This is your fault. How is this his problem?
He is such a three-nager.
A three-nager. Alright, so I don't think I have enough extra cards to discard to drain at this point, because I kind of want to hold on to Archive Trap. I think...
Yeah.
I want to hold on to Glimpse, because the Archive Trap might get stranded in my hand.
Fair.
I think I'm actually going to hold on to Glimpse.
What is there?
Like, there's a chance that there's a good chance they have a... Well, they actually don't have a fetch land. Okay, and I'm going to take the Manamorphose here so they can't cast this gamble.
Yeah.
For the time being. They draw Dr. PZ.
Pretty good.
So, I want to sequence like this because it means my opponent's not going to have a chance. By picking up the Oboro first, my opponent doesn't have a chance to kill the Hedron Crab before I get a chance to mill them some.
They got a bolt, right?
Yeah, they have a bolt. But like, mill 3, gain 3 is like...
Oh.
Is fine, I think.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, they didn't draw Black Source, so I wanna surgical this gamble here, I think.
Yeah.
It gets the card out of my hand. Probably gonna do another draw step.
It's different Mardu Pyro.
Yeah, their deck's weird. Opponents like got a lower to the ground deck. They didn't play their land for the turn. Strange.
Dead.
Alright,
You get to check and see if they have a...
now their hand is Sacred Foundry Campbell right now.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you have to take this.
And once I take the Campbells out of here, like...
Lands.
Plains. Alright, and they have no more Campbells. They have 2 copies of... They're actually just red-white.
There's
actually,
no Culligan's.
They're red-white with a very small... I guess they're just... Yeah, that's the same.
They have 2 wear tears? That's it?
So Projan, how much work is it to get magic work and automated client? Seems like a difficult task. So here's the thing that makes Magic Online very frustrating from an outsider perspective. The actual playing Magic part of Magic Online actually works pretty well for the most part. While there are some kinks and like weird things that happen on occasion that you expect out of Magic, like because the rules engine has a lot of nonsense and stuff rolling around in it. Like the actual like making the cards do what they're supposed to do part of Magic Online works pretty well. The parts of Magic Online that don't work well, that are just bad software, are things like, you know, hemorrhaging memory because of the way card images are displayed or whatever causing is that, or like the bits and pieces of the user interface being exceptionally not user friendly and things of that nature. Like things not being in places where you'd expect them to be.
So they have one wear tail left.
Why didn't I get a shout out?
You did.
Why didn't you get a shout out? You got your little thing, so you're thing in the corner.
Why didn't you thank me for my support?
Why didn't I thank you for your support?
Thank you.
Thank you for farming ad bits, wife.
Great job.
And that's the other wear tear, right? They had two wear tears, right?
I paid for these bits, thank you.
You paid for these bits? What about each card being individually programmed? I mean, like, that's sloppy, Wilhelm, and like, but as an end user, like the cards being individually programmed, that like doesn't impact me really, right? Like the parts that actually impact me negatively as an end user aren't really related to Magic Online. Aren't really related to Magic Online in terms of like the actual cards being played out. No, I paid for this bitch. Anner's not wrong. You basically like just gave Twitch more of Anner's money. Anner pays for a lot of things around here. He's great.
But I got them as a first-time buyer thing, so I got a 1-to-1 ratio on them, so I didn't pay extra money.
Good value. Good clean value right there. Are you about to be 3-in-1 with Mill?
Oh.
I think we're about to be 3-in-1 with Mill, Matthew.
Artifact will stream live from PAX West Saturday morning, 10 a.m. PST.
Oh, really?
Steam TV. Yep.
10 a.m. PST, so that's noon here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, by the way, so I think I want to stay home.
That's fine. It's midnight and we haven't gone to bed yet.
Yeah, and I've got to work after this, so. I've got one more
Late night at the office.
Late night at the office.
With his side chick.
That's my side chick. Yeah, my secretary here. Sit up all night working on Grixis Delver.
What's going on? Why does your opponent concede? Oh, I hate Magic.
Wonder if there's a process in place for WotC today. So, fun fact, Emrakul, the Promised End, was actually, the way it was ended up being templated was different because of Magic Online.
Oh, nuts.
They said that originally the way they wanted Emrakul the Promised End to be templated, it wasn't supposed to have protection from instants. It was instead supposed to... wasn't supposed to have protection from instants. You were supposed to gain control of your opponent as soon as her trigger resolved. Yeah. So basically you had control of them when her trigger resolved through the end of their next turn. But the way Magic Online works, it was too difficult for them to give control of a player mid-turn cycle. So instead, they gave it protection from instants, and we're like, okay, you can just have their turn at the start of the next turn, because we can do that on Magic Online.
Do you know what this league has taught me?
What's that?
The Ensnaring Bridge is just a stupid card.
Yes, it really is. It's very, very good.
Card. It's stupid.
I've been off for a while. Is this a 24-hour? It's not 24 hours. We're going to do from my previous experience doing long streams, my quality tends to taper off in somewhere to the 16 to 18 hour range, and we just crossed the 15-hour mark, so we're gonna finish this league. I've got cards to play. One more. We're gonna wrap up with the Sweet Cocoa Walls deck, and then I'm gonna call it an evening.
It's not okay.
He's right there.
Seems pretty good.
Oh.
It sounds like a Turbo Mill deck.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I have Double Sphere here, I'm going to give them a chance to Doomblade my Hedron Crab.
Sure,
This is so boring. Nobody's making you be here.
Wow,
I just don't understand it.
Go play your game. Go play your game with the fancy flashing lights or whatever.
Yeah, go play that game really poorly that you play. Go ahead, bud.
Look, I gotta play the game, so I don't want to hear it.
For the first time I saw an opponent jam a bridge on the table, I had to read a few times for except that I mean it's not a modern designed card. It's a card that was designed, you know, a decade and a half ago. You're playing Jeskai Pyromancer.
Yeah, go play Fork Knife.
Fork Knife.
Fork Knife for 12-year-olds, you dweeb. You're watching another man play a video game at midnight.
Yeah, see, look, I had a witness to my play of the game. I was the only witness, though.
I was gonna say, was there only 2 people in the game? And that person
Was there only 2 people in the game?
It was after the stream.
The API for MTGO code is largely... I mean, there isn't an API for MTGO code. API implies that we could interact with it.
Skyping with my friend. A teleconference.
A teleconference. Mesmeric Orb, go!
Random colored names on named aliases. Screaming into the void.
Why do you like being mean?
I'm just being honest.
Matthew could be mean professionally.
He could.
I'd be so good at it.
He's really
God,
mean.
I'd be so good at it.
You passed my Krabby Patty.
That's
God
not
bless.
okay.
I'm eating your snacks.
You're eating my snacks.
There's 3 chips in there.
That is true.
What did you eat those for? He's such a bitch.
I know, right?
I just wasn't
Doesn't that piss you
I
off?
wasn't hungry for the last 2
I wasn't
chips.
hungry anymore, so I stopped eating.
For the last.
Let me look at this thing. There's literally 4 chips in here.
What is it? You brought home
I can't get married again because of shit like this.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. Don't be mean to Matthew.
You have all kinds of offers, right?
I will cry. If I had feelings, they'd be so hurt.
If I had feelings, they'd be hurt.
I want you to cry.
I want to cry too.
So what's going on in here? Take a peek. It's some kind of brew. So it looks like Jeskai Thing Pyromancer.
Oh yeah, you never seen this deck?
Snapcaster Mages and Mana Leaks. Put these on. We want to let the Mesmeric Orb triggers resolve first. That way the scry from this can potentially be relevant. I would love an Ensnaring Bridge. Thank you. Would you like to transform? Yes. Yes, I would. And we get to shock this into play here, which means I get to slam this Ensnaring Bridge through Mana Leak, which is nice.
You're so good at this game.
Dirty Evictus. I went out drinking 5 hours ago and you're still here. Happy half year. Thanks for the 6 months, Dirty Evictus. I appreciate that.
Got a shout out.
Dirty Evictus sounds like a disease. I'm just saying. Whose name is that?
Actually, Jeff can't read. That's not what it says.
I mean, literacy is a big problem among Magic players. I appreciate it if you didn't make fun of me for my shortcomings.
It's activist. It's literally not even. He literally read the name. Holy shit.
Listen, people don't pay me money to hear their names pronounced
I
correctly,
am aware.
Matthew.
It's just literally a name at this point as well. Why do these people keep playing when you have Ensnaring Bridge on the table in game 1?
And you have, I mean, they have bird spells, Matthew.
No,
This is
they
a
don't.
Teferi? This is a Teferi.
Nobody cares.
This is a Teferi, Matthew.
They have like 10 cards left. Don't they?
Yeah, they have 16 cards, and I'm going to mill them out.
Who
It's great.
cares? They're dead.
It's good, clean fun. Good, clean fun.
You're dead, idiot.
Do I want to use this to find the Ensnaring Bridge again? How many cards do they have in play? They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I probably
Too
don't
long.
care.
He's been streaming too long.
Vision from
That's
Beyond.
good.
Would you like to? Nope. I would like that one. Transform. No. What is love?
This game sucks.
Baby, don't hurt
Why did you
me.
play this?
Don't hurt me.
You like to win the game.
No more. Mo, whoa, whoa.
There goes all your cards, idiot.
Hey, hey, hey. Alright, so.
Why are you winning games?
Ensnaring Bridge is good.
I don't. Yeah, probably.
I think I'd rather just kill their things, right? I think I'd rather have sweepers in this matchup. Like they have Teferi to take this out, and they have tokens. Yeah, make sure you enter the giveaway if you haven't already. By the way, we're gonna close all entries that happen once I'm done streaming are not gonna be valid.
What are you giving away, Jeff?
Lots of good stuff. What am I giving? I don't know. It's listed on the form, man. How real is this deck? Real-ish.
It's modern. Every deck's real.
It's modern, every deck's real. Ain't that the God's honest truth? Modern, every deck's real.
That's why people like
How big can you dream? At a minimum, it's a real 3-2 deck. Yep.
Why would they do
At a minimum, we have really 3-2.
ice cream or more pasta? Man, what kind of pasta is it? That's a
Ice
tough one.
cream.
No.
Sorbet.
Not ice cream.
It's better than.
When at downfall, clean answer to Teferi. I don't know. I think I really don't care about Teferi.
Pasta flavored ice cream might be good. Think about that.
Thanks, Ring Tingy. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend wherever you're at. Thank you to everybody hanging out, by the way. We're kind of winding down a little bit. I'm gonna get one more league in after this one, I think. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. We've been doing.
On a scale of 4 Mox Amber to KCI.
How many decks cut the line?
God, I still have 3 more at 100 points. After this one, I should probably go to bed though. The quality of the next league is going to deteriorate drastically very quickly, and I feel like if I end after this match, I can still end and I'm mostly happy.
Oh, I am leaving after this match is over. There's
What
no
if I
watch
just
Cocoa Walls?
Will the people who cut the line be happy if I just let you do them tomorrow?
Yeah, I could probably do them tomorrow.
Do them tomorrow.
Because technically, you're supposed to do them tonight because they paid you and cut the line.
No, I can't.
But maybe they can agree to let you just do it tomorrow.
Sleep over next league.
Sleep over the next
says
league.
no. Anoronics wants them
No.
now.
The sand is great.
I don't know. What did the king say? The king of Hooglandia.
Today or riot.
Well, there's your answer.
I mean, today is for another 11 hours and 48 minutes.
No,
No,
today's for another 23 hours. Today just started.
It's this thing called time.
I
It's
meant
new.
to say 23.
No, it's new.
I just can't count. Is that okay?
Riot is an option. No sleep till Amulet Titan, the democracy conundrum.
Who let you down?
Do I want to jam this? I think I do. You were promised the Titan.
Who said that? Oh, really?
So I think I want to just stick the orb here.
There's no command for the giveaway. It's a form. There's a command that'll give you the link to the form, but the command itself does not enter you in the giveaway.
Giddle, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, it's almost Declan o'clock.
It is almost Declan o'clock is in less than 6 hours from now.
I'll take care of it.
Cooldown Max makes a really valid point.
You should be sleeping.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Why would you tell me what to do?
I said you should be sleeping.
Don't tell me what
I didn't
to
say
do.
you had to be sleeping. I
Don't
said
tell
you
me
should
what to
be.
do.
There's a difference.
You see how he treats me, chat?
I'm so mean. Just the stone cold bratwurst.
It's ridiculous. You're worse than I am.
Nobody's
Jeez.
worse than you.
Nobody's worse than you.
See how I get?
See how I get.
I come over with meatballs for your children, and this is what I get. Declan did smash those things. I was really impressed.
He
crushes them.
likes them.
How does he eat those?
Man, I gave them a spell snare for their stupid Snapcaster Mage. Their stupid face.
Oh, nice.
That's unfortunate. I guess it makes them mill through more cards here. I just need them to crack a fetch land so they can practically die.
Our kids sleep for like 10 hours.
They don't sleep for 10 hours.
Don't listen to her about time. We just had this.
We just had this discussion.
Carry the one.
Yeah,
Peace,
they
teacup.
do.
They went to bed at 9.
It's like 9 hours. It's like 8. No, Declan doesn't.
They sleep from 8 to 6.
They're never in bed by 8.
Did you not hear him yelling? Mom.
That's
It's like 19. I was laughing so hard.
Netflix was asking if he was still there.
Netflix was asking if he was still there. Was he still there?
He was.
Apparently. Netflix.
It does kill the thing in the ice. You're not wrong. And then like the Collective Brutality like deals with the Snapcaster Mage potentially, which is nice.
You're cruising. That was awesome.
It's Friday night. The kids can watch a little.
Yeah.
Sure. I think I wanted Dimir Charm in their upkeep probably. Unless they tap more lands. If they tap like 2 more lands here, I'm probably going to Dimir Charm now. Like, want to just like sequence it at the opportune time.
I bet for a non-zero amount of democracy, Jeff would down an energy drink and do 3 more leaves.
I'm not. No,
Energy
I'm done.
drink.
Energy drink sounds terrible.
That is so rude.
I guess I could wait until they actually flash the thing back. Stop trying to get more money out of these people. Let me go to sleep.
That is so rude.
Nah, I just want to see you on an.
You should see him on Fireball and.
Jeff just turned down, buddy. Yeah, I did. Come on, bro. Crack a fetch land.
Oh, what a jerk.
So, Field of Ruin is lethal. Things the mill deck says.
That's outrageous.
Field of Ruin is lethal. Tilt.
That one's not.
I would like to kill this one. Full throttle vodka. And a leak, rude. Yeah, I want to be awake. I want to watch the Artifact preview tomorrow.
It's at noon.
Is that noon? Yeah, man, that's like 12 hours from now.
You aren't getting 12 hours of sleep. You have children.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
God, I'm so blessed. Oh, Jesus.
Why have you never drawn a fetch land this game, opponent? That other deck's built, right? 20 cards left in their deck. They're losing 3 this turn cycle. Will of God, thank you for the 3-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
Whoa.
So that remand sets them back 3 cards, right? Because they have to tap 2 lands to play it, and they draw a card off of it. So now they're milling 4 more cards down to 15. Implement a system where you can borrow a deck from your friends to try them out. Sure. Like Hearthstone does that too. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin.
Jeez.
This kills the Snapcaster Mage, which is nice.
I guess.
It's true. I still did it burn as well. Doomblade that one. Are you allowed to counter your opponent's library and paper magic? Yep. Yeah, it's considered public information.
What?
Yep. Am I dead? No, they cannot choose to not search from field. It's not optional. Oh, so close, so close. I get to be on the play for the 3rd one here. This is gonna be it for me tonight, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap here after this one. Yeah, I think I'm happier, so I sideboarded here. No. Listen, we are almost at 16. 16 is about where I felt to die. To go for another 24 hours? Dope. 0 chance.
I'm gonna go get a great night's sleep on my Lisa mattress.
And your Lisa mattress? That's
You too can have the best night's sleep of your life and save some green by visiting bit.ly/HoogelBedUS or bit.ly/HoogelBedCA if you're in Canada.
bit.ly.
People know what bit.ly means.
I mean, the decks that you see listed in the queue there aren't going to, like, suddenly disappear. They stay.
Cash? I don't know what the fuck.
You're dumb.
People only deal in Bitcoin nowadays.
People only deal in Bitcoin. Our hand's going to get to turbo mill them really quickly here. If they don't have an answer to this Hedron Crab on one, we're just going to, like, crab into second crab and just, like, 12 them.
Yeah, I have children.
Me too.
Do you?
Probably somewhere.
Probably somewhere. I remember when
Can't say I'm surprised.
I remember when I was in college, my boss would always, my manager at the theater I worked at, he was like, "Do you have kids?" Like, none that I know of. None whom I've met. No, don't bolt my Krabby Patty. I loved him.
That's so rude if they do
Just
that.
cast a serum visions. Cast a serum visions, you scum. My Krabby Patty's got so much to live for. And now they fetch, right?
Shitheads. Oh, wow.
They would have just fetched last game. We'd have been in such an amazing spot. Oh, baby. What are they doing? They have, like, Opt or something here?
They're getting rocked is what they're doing.
Yeah, this Ancestral Visions is just like, or Visions Beyond is just like the nut here.
It's literal Ancestral Visions. Okay.
What am I doing up here? This is the last game of the last match.
Your move, dudes.
I'm sure there's a bearded child out there somewhere who looks like Babante, right? Probably. You know what? I should have maybe cracked this fetch. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait to crack
Doesn't
it.
really matter at this point.
Yeah, just like your move, Yugi,
All the
blink,
same, bro.
blink. I'm not gonna fetch if they pass with 2 mana up here.
Now they have lightning heal. I'd jam it. They didn't bolt it last
They didn't bolt it last turn.
So
Yeah.
like, go nuts.
Let's do it.
Paid off. Getting paid
Oh,
off.
you know what? I should have waited till after they scried.
Doesn't really. I mean,
I'm gonna blur it again next turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so they're going to how many cards in their deck? How many cards in their deck? That's 13, and this will be 14. So I'm gonna get to draw 3 next turn.
The fuck. Yeah, sure.
What?
Sure, dude. Day late, dollar show.
I'm still drawing 3 here.
You're not wrong. Outrageous. Are you just like, we're just brutalitying them too?
Maybe. Let's see what we draw.
Oh my bad. What a mess.
Oh, now we're doing that.
Well, they're gonna die.
Yeah,
This game's over.
I think we're good. If they crack a fetch land, they're super screwed. Maybe they drew bolt off serum. Yeah, that's very possible. Crab is dead.
Our mill plan is significantly slowed down. However, they're still going to die very quickly.
I'm going to lead on brutality here. I want to make sure this
They
resolves.
probably have remand, yeah. You get to just jam another one into them, right?
When do you think you'll play Cocoa Walls? I think I'm really interested. Well, Christy said that she'd be okay with me firing back up again tomorrow. So I'm probably not going to stream against the Grand Prix tomorrow since I streamed against the Grand Prix today. So I'll probably fire up tomorrow afternoon as the Grand Prix is winding down.
You streamed against Reed, dude, not the Grand Prix.
That's true, yeah. Actually, decent numbers all day. We're like 700 plus through most of
Yeah,
it.
I watched. I caught it.
We're actually better than I thought we were going to be.
Yeah, I was flipping between both. It's pretty good.
You sound a little loopy. We've been here for a hot second.
None of these do anything.
I would love
Manlick's
this.
the only one that does anything.
Why is Ancestral Visions in their deck?
They have to draw more cards.
Why is that in their deck?
They're gonna make you draw cards. I don't know. They dispel into things we don't care about for 100. Here's a Fraying Sanity. Should play that.
You're posting all the decks you played today on YouTube. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I'm gonna go do all my normal post stream stuff after this. So like, I'm gonna sign off here after this match, but I've got another 45 minutes worth of work I need to do before I actually go to bed tonight. So that way everything can be that people expect.
So anticlimactic, that ending.
It kind of, yeah, just like it's like a fart into the wind. It just disappeared.
No.
Disappeared quietly.
Only 4-1.
I hit the 4-1 with Mill. This felt like a pretty clean. It was an average pace league, and it was 90 minutes. Thank you very much. This, I don't know, like, so we kind of were like going back and forth on like what's the right mix of like controlling elements and not controlling elements. One thing I definitely think for sure is that the Echoing Truth I think is a worse main deck card than like Set Adrift. Like this deck's pretty good at milling itself with Mesmeric Orb, and like Echoing Truth is not really a permanent answer, whereas like when we're milling cards off the top of their deck, Set Adrift is like basically a permanent answer. By flipping the card back on top of their deck and then like, you know, Glimpse and Orb and Fraying Sanity and all that, like you have a lot of ways to actually get rid of it permanently. Is it early harvest vid going to go up? Yeah, I'm gonna hit publish on all of them tonight. The only one that might not be up for a little bit is this last video with Blue Black Mill, because it has to take a little bit to process. Why no Mind Funeral? So, in my experience playing the Blue Black Mill decks on stream, we've actually played this deck a bunch. You can find it on my deck list page. The all-in mill strategies in Modern, they're just not good enough. They're just a bad burn deck that isn't fast enough to keep up with the other linear decks in Modern. So in order to make Mill a competitive archetype, you need to have interactive elements and prison elements. So we're playing cards like Collective Brutality and Dimir Charm and Fatal Push and Ensnaring Bridge ultimately to kind of lock the opponent out of the game to give our other slightly fewer mill elements more chances to actually go to work. Yeah, I don't know that I have anything specific that I changed other than swapping the Echoing Truth with the Set Adrift here. In fact, I'm not going to update deck lists on my website tonight, but I think when I do update them, either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to update the mill list to reflect this one that we played in this league.
It's pretty good.
Is there a reason that both of you have your hands on your head? Yeah, because we don't know what to do. Blood flow. Gotta keep it going. With almost 16 hours in the bag here, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow, I think, at some point. I think the rain's gonna end up canceling our outside plans that we had, so I'll probably fire up tomorrow again after the Grand Prix and work through the last few decks that we had people cut to the front. So we've got what do we got? We've got Cocoa Walls, Tribal Zoo, Dice Factory, and Amulet Titan that'll likely be up tomorrow night. Peace, folks.